Absolutely crazy. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on today?
Nothing.
We get an awful lot of complaints about y'all harassing employees.
Harassing by holding the camera and not doing nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's it.
Well, I'm trying to find out y'all's side.
But they just lied. Straight up lied. Straight up lied.
So you haven't said anything to any employees whatsoever?
No, I can talk to them all day long. Harassment, though, I don't know.
If they don't want you to talk to them, you can't just. What, are you going up to them? What's
no,
the case?
no. I ain't been no further than right here. I ain't been no further than right there.
You ain't went no further than right there. So you're yelling at them across there?
Talking, yeah, sure.
You work here?
Oh, yeah, I'm the manager here.
You the one that called us?
I did.
Come over here. Back again?
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Nothing to it, man. Just out here doing a little recording. That's what we do. And they don't like it, evidently, so, you know, they called y'all.
You got an ID on you, sir?
Everybody's got ID, right?
Can I please see your ID, sir?
Why would you need that?
Because we're out here for a lawful purpose and I need to identify you.
I haven't breaking any laws, sir.
Okay, so you're telling me you're not going to identify yourself?
If you give me a crime that I've committed, I'll be glad to give it to you.
You don't have to commit a crime to identify yourself.
Yeah, you do.
No,
In South Carolina.
I have to have a lawful right to make contact.
This is not a stop and ID state, sir.
Yeah. You have to identify yourself. So, are you refusing to do that? Are you refusing to identify yourself?
Hang on. Threat of arrest. If you're going to arrest me for not identifying, I will absolutely identify. Because I don't want to get arrested. All right? But if you're telling me, and you said it's lawful to ask me for my ID without breaking a law, then you're totally wrong. But you can push that if you want to.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know you will. So you're going to stand behind him? Yeah? So you're going to say it's a law that I got to show my ID?
We got a lawful purpose to be out.
A law, you can have a lawful purpose to do anything, but if I ain't breaking a law, though, it's not lawful. I got to be committing a crime, about to commit a crime. I mean, you got to have RAS to even ask for my ID. I know a little bit about it. You know what I mean? So I want to know where the RAS is at. Where's your reasonable articulable suspicion? Right? That I've broken some law.
What'd you say?
Reasonable articulable suspicion. RAS. Yes. Is any one of you guys a supervisor? Was that him that just drove up? Is it? That's him? I need to talk to the supervisor.
Oh, we'll talk to him.
Redhead. What's his name? Sir? What's his name?
Hall. You can talk to him.
Hall?
He's gonna talk to him.
Okay. All right. So now they're going to try to tell me they're going to arrest me if I don't ID. I would like to talk to the supervisor. Sergeant? Okay. Well, okay, explain to me.
So I'm asking you one more time.
Explain to me how that works.
Provide me your identification.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
I'm asking you to provide me with your identification.
Clarify. Will I be arrested if I...
Are you not going to identify yourself to me?
If I'm going to get arrested, if I don't, I will. I said I will, sir.
You're being detained at this point. Go ahead and...
Oh, can you like put two on, sir? Because I'm a big guy. I don't want it to fall. I don't want it to fall. I got a cigarette too. Hang on, bro. Damn. You ain't got to be like this. I wasn't a jerk to you. Why you being a jerk to me? Huh? Why are you doing that? Because of them? You trying to show off of them? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? You trying to show off of them?
And you're just bugging for other people. What's up? What you need?
All right, everybody. They put Jeff and NC Tyrant Hunter in the back of the car. Don't know yet. They want to arrest him for failure to ID.
Oh man, you're going as well.
For
Go
what?
ahead. You're going for trespass after notice. You're walking on that parking lot, walking on that thing. She told you to leave, and you did it.
Walking in what
everybody?
parking lot?
Deputy Athens. How are you? Come on.
What
Put your
parking
stuff.
lot?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Put your hands
Wait a
behind your
minute.
back.
I wasn't walking in no point. We never left this easement, bro. Be careful. Look. I'm just saying. Look,
Come over here.
look at your under your hand.
What about it?
Look at. See.
This video captures a disturbing escalation in Clinton, South Carolina, where two citizens exercising their First and Fourth Amendment rights ended up in handcuffs for filming from a public easement. What started as a peaceful recording quickly turned hostile when paranoid employees from a private company called police and falsely claimed they were being harassed. Officers arrived and immediately backed those baseless accusations, demanding ID without any reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. That's a clear Fourth Amendment violation. South Carolina isn't a stop and ID state, and yet one man was detained and arrested solely for refusing to identify unless he was being lawfully detained. When he asked whether he'd be arrested for non-compliance, the officers dodged, then cuffed him anyway. Worse still, his partner was later arrested for so-called trespassing, despite never stepping off the public right-of-way. They remained in the easement the entire time. Seems like there were two lawsuits filed after this encounter, one against the sheriff's department and another against the private company involved. This is what happens when law enforcement collaborates with corporations to silence the press and crush constitutionally protected activity. They lied, they overreached, and now they're being held accountable. Because rights don't disappear just because someone's uncomfortable, and filming in public is not a crime, it's a right.
Stop blocking the driveway. Get out of the driveway. Chili, let's get. What's your name and badge number? You work for me. What's your name and badge number?
Don't step to my car, okay?
I'm a step close, okay?
Hey, back up.
Give me your name and badge number. Okay? Give me your name and badge number, idiot.
Hey, back up.
What's wrong? No, back.
He's getting close.
Why are you telling me? This is I'm gonna buy something. Don't scare me. You don't scare me. You don't know who you're messing with, okay?
Provoking us for
I'm a provoking freedom of speech, okay?
Don't get close to these people.
Get out.
I just don't want you stepping up to my car.
You work for me, dude. You don't scare me, dude, okay?
I don't want
You work for me, okay?
That's it.
You work for me. You don't intimidate me, dude, okay?
That's it. That's all we do.
You don't intimidate me, dude, okay?
Neither do you.
Neither are you.
They're used to killing
You're a
people.
tyrant. That's why. That's why you get out like a thug, huh?
Do you know me though?
You get out like a thug, huh, dude? You get out like a thug, huh?
Do you know me?
You use your uniform for your
Do you know
feelings,
me or
huh?
no? Do you know me? You don't know me. It's all good. You don't know me.
Then give me your business card. I'm gonna make a report against you.
What'd I do?
You were trying to arrest me for something?
What's your station to make a
Okay?
report?
You work for me.
Make a report.
What's your name? Abraham, you work for me.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Good to know.
It's all right.
You're thugs. Why are you running out of the car like you're gonna arrest me or something?
Because you stepped to us.
I could do that.
I don't know
Okay.
who you are. I don't know what your intentions are. And you're stepping to
I'm
me. I
more
don't know who
scared
you
of
are.
you. You have guns.
You have guns. What the hell you're talking
I don't know
about?
what you have though. You're stepping to me all aggressive with me. I don't know what you have in your pockets. I haven't
Reporting
searched
is
you.
aggressive.
So it
No,
doesn't
the
matter,
way you stepped
idiot.
to me.
Reporting
Come
that
on,
you're-
come on, come on. Come on, the way you step to us, come on.
So that could do that. You work for me, dude.
Yeah, you don't step to me like that.
Okay.
But I don't know what you have. I don't know what you have. Okay?
You're just
No, you
dude.
can
You're
record
scared
all
of
you
a
want,
camera,
it's cool.
dude.
Oh, I'm not scared of the camera. The camera's on
Trust
too.
me, I deal with the police every day, dude.
That's good. That's hopefully you don't.
You
have
don't
to
know who
deal
you
with
mess
something.
with right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I'm fine. But he started stepping in my car and stuff.
Yeah, he just stepped up all aggressive.
Don't be
trying to get
lying
out
all
close,
about
and
it.
we just got out. I was like, don't step in my car.
I appreciate that.
Calling all this backup. This is all the
do you need anything
taxpayer
else?
way. I don't need. I need your business card. That's what I need.
Okay, you'll get it right now. I'll get it
Right here.
now, too.
Oh, this is all you need for a simple camera. That's why LAPD gets a bad name. All the time I go out and film you.
What did I do though? I didn't do anything.
You're acting like a thug, dude. You did all this.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you have in your pockets.
So?
I don't know if you have a gun. I don't know if you have a knife.
You have all
I don't know what you
guns.
guys have,
And
though.
what is it talking about?
You kill people. I'm more scared of you guys have guns.
At least she's acting professional, not like you.
Information down here.
You're used to bullying people on the streets. Trust me, karma gets you back. While you doing life, trust me on this one.
Okay, sounds good.
If you want to step over here, I'll write you
I'm
a
gonna step
business
here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not stepping nowhere.
Yeah, that's fine. Here.
And it's legal to carry a taser, moron, if you know that. Don't be stupid, idiot.
Okay, that's fine.
It's legal in California. I know the
You know,
laws.
some people are modifying tasers to carry bullets too, right?
Okay.
Did you know that?
You're not the only one who
Just
carry
inform me,
arms,
that's all.
Doom. I could carry arms too, okay?
Okay. You
You're
can
not
carry
the
a
only
taser,
one.
And if you have a CCW,
Okay.
you're legal right to carry.
Yeah, that's why I say the legal way.
Okay.
You're ready to kill people, huh? That's what you're all good for.
You don't even have to have a brain to get this kind of job.
You don't even need a high school. You're so dumb. That's simple. Dude, come on, for a camera? When you have a gun in your holster? You're scared of a camera? Aren't you a grown man already, dude? Shh. And this Karen over here. Shh. You're a disgrace to your department. You're a disgrace, dude. I could call you anything I want. It's freedom of speech. This is America. You're the supervisor? You're the supervisor? What are you? No, what position? So you're just a regular rookie, officer too? Don't follow a guy's steps. They're gonna lead you in the wrong way. Seriously, for a simple camera. You just gave me one badge number. I want all of you guys. You just gave me one. I want all of you guys.
If you go follow that incident, let me show you the business card.
You work for me. That's a difference. I could ask you anything I want to.
You work for the public. If you go right there, no, this time around, the incident number, if you want any more information, you can summons this and you can get all the badge numbers.
I got on your body camera footage before.
That's fine.
I know how to do that.
That's my information. If you need it, just call me and you'll be able to get it, okay?
You work for me. Do you understand that? I'm a taxpayer. Every year I pay my taxes. So many cops for a camera. That's embarrassing. Right here. Is your name and badge number, sir?
15364.
Do you follow bad steps in the department? Do you follow what your buddy show you how to be tyrant or somewhere?
Follow the law.
You're the weird one. You have a gun right there. You should actually be working, dude. You get a good check, go work your ass off, dude. That's what you should be doing. Go get some criminals, do actually work. I'm gonna go over there and... Sorry, buddy, I'm gonna go inside the store right now.
All this chaos over camera, that's what happens when ego meets accountability. This video kicks off with the citizen calmly filming in public. No yelling, no threats, just exercising his First Amendment right. But the moment cops spot him, total overreaction. One officer jumps out of his cruiser like he's about to tackle a suspect, immediately going on the offensive. No badge number, no professionalism, just intimidation tactics. The cameraman stands his ground, reminding them that they work for us, and that's when things spiral. The officer tries to control the narrative with pure aggression, getting up close, demanding compliance, and treating the man like a criminal for holding a camera. And instead of correcting him, his partner just follows along, like a rookie learning all the wrong lessons. They accuse him of blocking driveways, trespassing, even provoking violence, none of which actually happened. It's textbook escalation over absolutely nothing. And what's really telling? These officers waste precious time trying to argue, posture, and intimidate when they could have been doing actual police work, protecting the community, solving real problems. Instead, they chose to bully a man with a camera. By the end, the citizen walks away calm and unshaken. Meanwhile, the cops are left looking like what they are, thugs with badges, triggered by accountability, and allergic to the Constitution. This wasn't about safety, this was about control. And it backfired badly.
This is the county clerk's office here.
Sir, we don't want you recording in here. I'm sorry. We're not giving you permission to record us.
You're not giving me permission?
No.
I'm just taking some pictures and video, ma'am.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some video, yeah.
But I don't want to be on your video.
But you weren't on the video
I
until
am right now.
because you started talking to me, ma'am, right? That doesn't make sense. Excuse me, sir?
You can't videotape in here.
Who are you?
I'm security of the courthouse.
Let's take a step back.
No, you can't videotape in here.
You're security? Are you
yes.
law enforcement or
Yes.
just security?
Yes, I'm part of law enforcement, yes.
Part of law enforcement?
Yes.
So what agency do you work for?
For the Sheriff's Department, Greenbrier County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
You can't videotape in here.
Why is that? This is public area, sir.
You cannot videotape in here. Let's go.
Sir, this is a public area. Yeah, I'm just... Are you the deputy that this gentleman just called?
He's on the sheriff's office.
And can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
Do what?
Your name and badge number, sir?
For what reason?
Because just to identify yourself to a member of the public, that's all.
No. Work from the county.
You're from the county, that's it?
Yeah, that's all you get from me.
Why would that be?
I don't know what you're using it for.
You're a public official, so you're a public servant. I'm just asking for your name.
Figure it out.
I'm not sure I need to talk to the county clerk, I think.
Okay. All right, let's go try and do our public records request for the county here. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Yeah, I'm here to do an open records request for the county. Excuse me. Public records request. I'm sorry. No one knew what that was upstairs, so.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That's correct. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. I was gonna say you can answer her. I thought maybe it was my banker.
I came down there, but it's not.
Well, you have to fill out a FOIA request.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Do you have one here?
We don't have a form.
I could just write it on a piece of paper. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Are you in charge of the gentleman upstairs?
Yes.
The security? Can I just get your name, sir?
Sheriff.
You're the sheriff? And your name, sir?
Bruce.
Bruce. Okay. Sheriff Bruce. The security upstairs were, escalating the situation, wouldn't identify themselves to me. I'm trying to explain to them that I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story. They told me that that I wasn't permitted to record in publicly accessible areas, so...
Well, there are some security concerns.
Yeah, there are security concerns.
Security
And
concerns.
you can't violate those.
What are the security concerns?
The security concerns with the building. You just can't videotape anywhere you want.
That's for sure. Anywhere that's publicly accessible or a public area I can record, just like I'm doing right now.
In fact, you need to stop doing that.
I need to stop recording? I'm not going to. There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing here. I'm just recording.
Well, what's your name?
My first name's Sean. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Sure, it's Brent Ledway.
Oh, okay.
What's your last name?
Sheriff Bruce. I don't want to give any personal identifying information, only because I'm still...
identifying information from us.
You only gave me your first name, Bruce.
My last name's Slime.
Sir, we
What's
have
yours?
a lot of people who have legal problems in this building, and so it's absolutely justifiable to ask you to identify yourself.
I just told you my name is Sean. I'm working on a story. The reason why is that I don't want to compromise the story before it's published. That's the only reason. I don't want to compromise the story I'm working on before it's published.
So who are you working with?
I'm an independent journalist. That means I work for myself.
Where are you based out of?
I don't want to give any identifying information, just not to compromise my story. That's all.
Well, it's appropriate to ask you to exit the courthouse if you're not willing to identify yourself.
Yes,
That is
because of security reasons.
that is not accurate at all.
That is accurate.
This is a public building. I have a right to access the public building. How you doing today,
You
sir?
have a right to know who's in the building.
You don't.
Yes,
do you
we
get
do.
do you get everybody's ID when they walk in the building, sir? Or is it just
Ask
because?
for it, yes.
Yes.
No, that's not true at all. That would be a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, sir. You should know that as the sheriff.
Amendment is.
Yeah, the right to search and seizure. You can't seize my identity. You can't seize my identity.
Okay, come on.
Okay, don't put your hands on me.
Well, you
If I do, I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I have a right to access public
You
information.
need to film the building to do a FOIA request.
Yes, I do. I'm a journalist. It's called. You ever heard of the First Amendment, ma'am?
She's done.
Okay, so the First Amendment, what does it give us? The freedom of press, correct?
Well,
Gives you the
So
freedom
you're
of speech.
trampling on my freedom of press. It gives us all the freedom of press too.
All right, come on.
Will you arrest me if I do not leave the building? We need to be clear because we need to be clear. Just want to be clear because what happens next is a federal civil rights lawsuit, ma'am, and it's on you.
Well, here I'm asking you to leave.
I'm giving you
Can
a
I
lawful
get your
order
title?
to leave.
Can I get your title? And then I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave, please.
So if I do not leave, you will arrest me.
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Well, keep it up and you'll see it on the criminal report. Keep going.
Am I not making an attempt to leave, sir?
Slowly, but yeah.
Okay. Are you going to tell me to run?
No.
Okay, great. So I will make my
Watch
way.
out, you're going to hit the wall.
I will make my way.
It's kind of hard
So
to
your
see
name
where
is
you're going.
Sergeant Bennett?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where you're going.
You work for the Sheriff's Department here?
Yes, sir.
Why are you violating my constitutional rights, Sergeant Bennett?
I'm just asking you to leave, sir.
I have a right to access this building. This is a public building, sir.
I'm not giving you a lawful order to leave because you were making everybody uneasy and you can't allow.
Uneasy by
video.
recording?
Yep. Keep going.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
Keep going.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, so you're making a big mistake here. You're opening up your county to a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Where are you from?
That doesn't matter, sir.
Well, you asked me a lot of questions, and I can.
The United States Constitution.
You had come up.
The United States Constitution
Hold on.
doesn't
No.
end in West Virginia, sir.
No, you're going about this all stupid. You're asking me for my name and my number, my unit number, everything. Well, what's yours? What's your name?
My
Where
name
you
is
from?
Sean, sir.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Where do you live?
Like Greenbrier County. What do you think? Because I'm my deputy in Greenbrier County. Where
Oh,
do you
okay.
live?
Gotcha.
Where do you live?
So you're kicking me out of a public building, aren't you, Sergeant?
Where do you live?
Back up, please. Back up.
I'm not touching you.
Back up.
It's public space, remember?
Back up.
Public space.
Back up.
Public space. Keep
Get out
walking.
of my face. I'm
Public
walking.
space.
Get out of my face.
Public space. Keep walking.
Think you're real tough, don't you?
Look that way.
You're gonna regret this.
Okay.
You're gonna regret it.
It's all good. Go
Promise
ahead.
you that.
This way, please, sir.
You just violated my constitutional rights.
How?
I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I have a right to access this building. Arnett is the security.
Actually, you know what? I need to see your ID right now, please.
For what?
I'm investigating the incident.
What incident? What's the
They
crime?
called because
What's
you
your
just
reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Suspicious person inside the courthouse making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime.
Give me your license.
That's not a
right
crime,
now.
sir. Can I
License
speak to your
right now.
supervisor, please?
License. You just talked to him. He was the sheriff. License, please.
Go get the sheriff, sir.
No, license.
I didn't commit a crime, sir. You just said I
License.
didn't commit a crime.
License.
What crime have I committed?
For one, you're making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime,
I
sir.
didn't say it's a crime. I said it's an incident. I'm investigating an incident.
But you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to demand ID from me, sir.
No. If I get caught on anything,
Don't put your hands near your pockets.
if I get caught on
Sir,
anything,
my hand is not in my pocket.
I said
Please
near your
calm down.
pockets.
Please calm down.
Listen.
I went into a courthouse. I don't have any weapons on me.
listen.
That's a good, real investigative work you're doing there.
When anybody
I just was in a courthouse.
calls for cops, that requires an investigation. And
Sir,
part of my
he's trying to
job-
demand ID from me. Please, Sheriff, let him know. He's trying to demand ID from me or he's going to arrest me.
You're out of the courthouse now, so
Yeah, so go back to work. Do what you need to do. You're not getting my ID.
if you come back in again,
You're not getting my ID. Yeah, for trespassing, correct? You're trespassing me from the building?
No, you just need to identify yourself.
So I can't enter in the courthouse without identifying myself? Is that what you're saying?
Now, that's correct.
No one else does it. Why do I have to do it?
You are refusing to. You're the one video.
Because it's a First Amendment protected activity. Sheriff, you are going to regret this, Sheriff. You are making a big mistake. And you were never going to get my ID. None of you were. What a bunch of tyrants. Wow. What a bunch of tyrants here in West Virginia, man. That is insane.